Diane, here at York Center, there are people who come in for special needs.
Yes.
That are unique, different, and I understand that that's the role that you play for York Township. You
Yes.
assist them.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the types of people that come in, or the issues that they come to you with.
Okay. A lot of people have come to me after they have been trying to find a job, and they are job searching for months. And they've never been in this situation before, and they are really upset. When I see them, I have to calm a lot of them down.
Sure.
Because they are so upset with...
Bills are piling up.
Right, and they don't know what to do. A lot of people are losing their homes. They are really having a rough time.
Right.
And it really ruins people's self-worth. They feel like they have no other place to go. So when I see them, the first thing I try to do is assure them that there is hope. There's always hope.
Right.
And I'm here to help them, and I also give them other organizations that will help them also, and let them realize that this is only temporary. They will not be in this position,
Forever.
as forever. And
Yeah.
so, therefore, I will help them with rental assistance so they don't get evicted. I've helped them with mortgage payments. Now, we just pay a portion, but I give them other alternatives because we partner with other organizations, so we can all work together and get the job done.
Now, when you say people who are out of jobs, you're not just talking about seniors, because there's this notion that York Township is for seniors.
Oh,
It is
no
not.
way. No, I do not see very many seniors.
There
The
you go.
people I see are people that they've got degrees, they've been to college. A lot of people are in construction, they're in the trades, and as everybody knows that the way everything is going nowadays, the housing market has fallen, everything. So the building is under. And therefore, your electricians, your contractors, I see them in all walks of life.
Right, okay.
And
Just want to make sure we're good, okay.
and they really are upset in being in the situation. They said they've never been in the situation before. They've always been able to find a job.
Right.
Now they cannot.
So,
I'm
the
sorry.
job side of it, do you help them prepare themselves for their career change, find work, and also pay their mortgage or their rent, or is it
No,
mostly with mortgage?
basically what I do here is help them out of the situation, or try to help as much as possible to get them out where I am paying some of these bills they can't pay.
The immediate need,
The immediate right.
okay.
But as far as going around and looking for a job, we have resources to send them to.
Great.
I also have different places, and I have all kinds of, I go to a lot of meetings where I have a lot of knowledge on where they can go for jobs and job training.
Great.
And the different things that they can expect from these organizations.
Now, some of the people who are out of a job, they have a time period where they can collect unemployment insurance or
Absolutely.
federal
Absolutely.
programs, and that's part of it. But where do the other funds come from? The other resources that you're talking about, where they can get the money that they need to pay a part of
Well,
their...
we do,
their rent?
we partner with like Catholic Charities and Love Christian Clearinghouse, and I'm also a Salvation Army rep for Lombard and Elmhurst. So therefore, I can help them with Salvation Army funds, along with York Township funds. So sometimes, and then from there, we do partner with these other programs, so hopefully we can get them on their feet at least to keep going for another month until hopefully they can find some employment somewhere or get their unemployment, because as everybody knows, you can apply for unemployment, but it takes a while
Right.
before you get that first check. And in the meantime, you have rent to pay, you have bills to pay, you need a prescription, and people have to figure out, are they going to pay their rent? Are they going to buy their food?
Right.
Are they going to do this? We have a program called SNAP. They come here once a month to apply for the food stamps. I do a lot of times get food cards that I can help them with. We have a fantastic food pantry that people are just really excited about.
Good.
And so hopefully we can get them where they don't feel like they've lost all their dignity. We try to keep them really going, and and with the a lot of resources that we do have to help them.
One of the things that people I know are concerned about when they're in that situation is they don't want to advertise that they're in that situation.
Correct.
They want some sense of privacy.
And everything here is private, everything, but I do assure them that they're surely not alone.
Yeah.
We have all walked in their shoes,
Sure.
including me, many years ago, but it's not the end. It's only the beginning. And the majority is to give them hope. They will succeed.
Okay.
And they just have to know the necessary steps to do that. Because they are just so beaten down, by the time they see me, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So the hope is basically one of the main things that I can help with. And also the bills. Like I said, there is the LIHEAP program, and I do a lot of...
What is that now?
The LIHEAP is a low energy assistance program.
Okay.
And they can come in and I take the applications here, and then it goes on to the state, and it helps with their gas and electric bills.
So utilities.
It's gas and electric, right. They still, those are the only two it covers. I do help.
Not cell phone, not texting?
No.
Just the
No, no.
basics?
I do help with paying their water bills.
Okay.
And a lot of people do have water and sewer bills that need to be paid, and the village only holds off for so long, and
Sure.
they do have to
Do
come
turn
up with
off.
some sort of fund.
Right.
Right, and they will turn them off. And I do see people sometimes if they're on their last, where they're gonna turn their water off.
Right.
Or electric, or whatever it is.
Let's try for a little bit of utopia and the people who are falling towards that situation of desperation. When is a good time to come and see you? Not when they're turned off on the utilities?
No, absolutely not. You're better off to come in and call me when you lose your job and you know you have bills coming in and you are going to be late with them. People just don't turn off your electric immediately.
Right.
They give you warning, and don't wait until you're off. It's better to call me ahead of time, and I tell you when you can come in, when you can make the appointment. And it's the same way. The only thing that a lot of times is something that's immediate is prescriptions.
Right.
People will get sick, they call me, they said, I don't have any money to get this prescription, and I will just squeeze them in even if I'm booked, because medication is very important.
Sure, sometimes you can't even miss a day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Or they've been in the hospital, and I'll have one of the hospitals call and say they need this prescription filled in that, and I will help them.
Help me put a sense of scope on what your services add up to in a year for York Township. For example, when you sit with the supervisor, Mr. Valley, and the board, and they say, tell us about your last year. Do you have a number of how many people you see, or how many people you assist, or the dollar amount, or anything like that? How do you put a package around how much you do?
Well, we do have a budget that we have to kind of abide by, and usually I try to stay within those guidelines, and if I am getting close to my budget, I will use the Salvation Army funds to help until the next month, but generally...
Okay, so it's a monthly basis?
It's a monthly basis, right. And I'm like one of the firemen here, you're here when you're needed, but lately, you're needed a lot. I mean, because people are calling, my phone rings all the time. When I was here, came in this morning, I had 18 phone messages.
Yeah.
That I have to answer these phone messages, plus see the people, and I do have appointments about every hour, half hour to every hour, depending on what it is. I also do a General Assistance program. Now, the General Assistance program is a mandated by the state that we have to give general assistance here. And that is for someone that is waiting for their disability or their Social Security to come in.
Okay.
And they do get a monthly government grant of $250 a month.
Okay.
And there's certain things that they have to follow to be awarded this grant.
To maintain their eligibility.
Correct,
Okay.
correct. And a lot of people are applying for disabilities or their supplemental security income or something like that, and that's where I will step in and give them this monthly government grant. However, those people now have to come in, some have to serve community service,
Okay.
And you have to keep track of their community service. You have to have certain guidelines set up for them.
Oh, that's great.
And but the emergency assistance, we help with people once every 24 months. We can help them, and these people do. I am constantly busy with these people that do need help,
Great.
and I do see them just about every 24 months if the need is still great.
Right.
But some people are on fixed incomes and they do need the help.
Right.
They really do.
Whether it's because they're on a pension or they
Exactly,
have some other
right,
funds come
that's
up.
right, and then something unforeseen comes up, and that's true, car repair or something like that. That we do not do, but however, my Salvation Army funds, I can help with that.
Right. So there's hope.
There is hope, there's always hope.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure that everybody has that hope,
Good.
and make sure that they have the dignity. I treat them all fair. I would never put anybody down in their situation.
judge,
It's sad. I judge no one.
Right.
Because I really feel bad for them, and sometimes too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad I feel for them, because I do feel what they're going through. Been there, I've done that.
Yeah.
And so I know what they're going through too, so I can give them hope. I had hope, they will have the hope that I had.
Well, that's excellent service. Other than food and water, I don't know what's more important than hope.
That's right, and I do give them hope, and they call me, in fact, they call me after I'm all finished, just to talk to me, to tell me, and I make sure that the ones that didn't get their GEDs, I send them, you have more time than money, get your GED, and they are so excited. They come back, they show me certificates, they show me what they've done, they're just so proud of themselves. I want everybody to feel proud of themselves.
Good. Good. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, God bless you, and I tell them all that.